Interesting facts about Sagittarius zodiac sign. Blunt, straightforward, ambitious, spontaneous, and always on the move. Sagittarius is one of the most dynamic and energetic signs in the zodiac, always pursuing their goals with an enthusiasm few can match. They're well known for often being too direct, their fear of commitment, and their curiosity. But there's more to them than what meets the eye. Before we proceed, don't forget to subscribe to Zodiac Talks and click on the bell icon to receive all the updates. And now, question of the week. Which body part does Sagittarius rule? Options are kidneys, reproductive system, thighs, knees. Let me know your answer in the comments box. Proceeding to interesting facts. Sagittarius is one of the most energetic signs out there, and as such, they constantly crave excitement and new adventures, no matter how big or small. Routine is boring to Sagittarius, no matter how comfortable, and they're always looking for ways to avoid it. Number 2, they're always willing to help their loved ones. No matter the time of day or the kind of emergency, Sagittarius is always ready to help those they care about. They're loyal to a fault and fearless when it comes to protecting their loved ones, no matter if they're friends, family, or lovers. Number 3, they don't hold grudges. Sagittarians don't like the idea of holding on to a grudge and prefer moving on as fast as possible. They know that life is to be enjoyed, and they don't see the point in wasting time and energy holding grudges on others. Number 4, they conceal their emotions. Sagittarians have a hard time showing their emotions to the world, particularly when they're intense. Sure, they have no problem expressing happiness or annoyance, but when they're stressed, worried, concerned, or sad, they tend to bottle that up and hide it from everyone. Number 5, they don't commit easily. When it comes to romance, Sagittarius plays it carefully, avoiding casual relationships whenever possible. They're cautious about who they get involved with, and even when they find someone they like, they can be scared off if the other person moves too quickly. Number 6, they hate drama and gossip. Sagittarians prefer focusing on their life, goals, and achievements rather than on other people's. They might listen to some gossip now and then, but for the most part, they stick to their life and let others live theirs, however they see fit. Number 7, tell them they can't do something, and they'll do it. Sagittarius loves proving people wrong, and they're not afraid to work twice as hard and twice as long to achieve what others said was impossible. They're ambitious, they're competitive, and they'll take any challenge to demonstrate that it can be done. Number 8, they're very spontaneous. While they're ambitious and know when to work and when to play, Sagittarians can be very spontaneous as they have a playful side and a lot of enthusiasm for life. Surprise trips, weekend adventures, or little city outings just because are part of the Sagittarius lifestyle. After all, they hate to do the same old things over and over again. Number 9, they're very curious. This creative and cerebral sign has an innate curiosity for the world. They love finding out how things and people work, and they're always trying out new things just to see how it goes. They love learning about a variety of subjects, some completely contradictory, and they're always open to new experiences. Number 10, they're willing to take risks. Sagittarians aren't known for playing it safe and, in fact, can be quite reckless. They're willing to risk a lot to get more in return, knowing full well that progress exists mainly outside of the comfort zone. Number 11, they're ruthless. When wronged, angry Sagittarians won't stop at anything to get their revenge. They see no point in holding grudges, sure, but that doesn't mean they don't get back to people. It just means they do it quickly and without a second thought. Number 12, they need a lot of freedom. Part of Sagittarius's difficulties to commit comes from their need for freedom. Sagittarians hate feeling trapped, pinned down, or contained, literally or metaphorically. Number 13, they're great at planning. Sagittarians are very smart, and despite their spontaneity, they're always thinking ahead, making plans and contingencies to ensure they meet their goals no matter what. They understand that while spontaneity keeps their life from being boring, a good plan allows them to have the freedom they crave. Number 14, they don't tolerate selfishness. People often mistake Sagittarians' lack of commitment as selfishness, but they couldn't be more wrong. Sagittarius cannot stand people who take and take without never giving, and that's one of the biggest reasons they don't commit unless they're 100% certain it's what they want. This way, they can give freely and happily without worrying about being selfish simply because they feel trapped. Sagittarius loves giving, and they hate it when people don't give in return. Number 15, they hate dishonesty. Sagittarians are honest to a fault and fully expect others to return the favor, so they're understandably upset when people try to fool them. Emphasis on the try, as Sagittarians are very good at detecting lies and deceit. Number 16, they're great at reading people. Sagittarians are very observant and curious people, always paying attention to the world and its inhabitants. Because of this, they're great at reading people. They consciously and unconsciously pick up on nonverbal language, changes of tone, and other little signs that let them know how people feel about specific topics, scenarios, or even other people. Number 17, they're impatient. This high-energy sign doesn't like having to wait for long. They're always looking after the next big thrill, and they move through life at breakneck speeds. When things aren't moving fast enough to their taste, they get restless and frustrated. The one big exception to this? Relationships. They rarely are in any hurry when it comes to those. Number 18, they're tremendously independent. Sagittarians live their lives at the beat of their drum, period. There's no compromise, no commitment, no exception to this rule. They want to live how they want, do things the way they want, and are not afraid to part ways with anyone trying to control them. Number 19, they have a very keen sense of humor. Thanks to their observational skills, honesty, and creativity, Sagittarians have developed a witty and slightly dry sense of humor, based primarily on sharp observations that nevertheless get a laugh out of everyone. Some might call it catty, but there's no doubt you'll be laughing regardless. Number 20, they're ambitious. Sagittarius are very ambitious individuals who aren't afraid of dreaming big and tackling even the fiercest challenges. What's more, they're optimistic and cheerful when facing these challenges, making them excellent and inspiring leaders to follow. Thanks for watching the video, and please like, share it with friends to help us grow.